Dearest ladies and gentlemen, hello, my name is Vinci. Have you ever been told what it means to be successful? That is, being told to get into a top university, getting a high-paying job, or so on. But is that what you really want? What you really aim for? Being forced to pursue this type of perfect success while neglecting your dreams and your interests is what many of us is facing nowadays. So there are two main causes for this. I'll first like to explain how the society defines success too narrowly, only in terms of material and external conditions, such as material wealth, power, or social status. Secondly, I would like to explain about how this type of success brings us many pressures and unnecessary stress. And finally, I would like to talk about how our personal definitions of success can be more open and inclusive. So, before I start, I would like to ask you to think of the most successful person that you know. Are they Bill Gates or Elon Musk because they are really successful and they are really rich? The society defines success too narrowly, which ignores the personalizations and diversity of success. We think that they are very successful because only of they are really rich. And this definition brings us many stress because we are constantly comparing ourselves to others and afraid that we're not being able to meet these standards, which leads to my second point. How this type of success brings us so much unnecessary stress and pressure. Before I continue, I would like to introduce a psychological phenomenon named the Wallander effect. The Wallander effect suggests that being too anxious about things that we value may actually lead us to perform worse. For example, because the society overvalues the definition of success, so if we tend to feel threatened and jealous in the face of others' success, it can lead us to perform worse. However, this pursuit of success often leads us to overlook our inner satisfaction and happiness. In 2024, researcher Helga Dittmar established a meta-analysis of 258 individual samples, showing that there's a negative correlation between materialism and happiness. That is, when people pursue materialism excessively, their happiness decreased. Because we overemphasize the concept of success, so we tend to feel threatened and jealous and using it as a yardstick to judge others. But this way, we can ignore our personalization and also our own potential. So instead, we should focus on what we are good at and what we are talented about. For example, my parents tell me to focus on studies instead of engaging activities like sports or music. But I still remember that time when I'm playing volleyball and then I caught a really hard strike. I felt really satisfied. Success to me is not only about what we are good at, but also about what we enjoy doing. By focusing on these two lenses, we can achieve success better, growing as an individual, and gaining a sense of accomplishment by succeeding in our own way. I still remember John Smith, the psychologist, has once said that success is the crystallization to overcome difficulties and obstacles. So all of us should struggle to overcome the narrow and societal definition of success. True success should not be measured by external conditions like wealth and fame. We should focus on our inner peace and contentment because only in this way we can reach success better in our own definition of success. Thank you.